the almighty TikTok wrap. The folded wrap, the wrap hack, whatever you want to call it. Or are we sick of them yet? I have a feeling I might be after this video. Hello all, welcome back to my wee corner of the World Wide Web, and today we are going to be making lots and lots of wraps. We're going to aim to finish this pack of 8 wraps in a day, and of course we're going to be making them in the style of the infamous TikTok wrap. So the TikTok wrap, what is so special about it? The TikTok wrap is a food hack, I guess, which went viral at the beginning of this year, I believe. I recently gave in to the online pressure and finally tried it out for myself, and it's bloody genius. So the idea behind it is that you lay your tortilla wrap flat, create a little slit from the center of your tortilla wrap to the outer circumference, kind of like you're demonstrating what the radius of a circle is. And then you designate a filling to each quarter of your wrap before folding each quarter into itself to create a cute little pocket wrap type situation. Then you can grill the wrap. I use my little George Foreman and it's perfect. It's perfect. So you've seen the title of the video. We are going to be eating TikTok wraps for an entire day. 24 hours of pure fun and enjoyment. So to start the day, I have made 2 breakfast wraps that I have right here. Very excited about both filling combinations. The first one is this wee beauty, and it includes a hash brown. So we already know it's going to be good. For our first TikTok wrap of the day, in the first quarter I put 2 crispy air fried hash browns. In the second quarter I put Aldi's meat-free sausages. Quarter number 3 we've got some plant-based bacon, and then in the fourth and final quarter we have cheese and hot sauce. I have used Applewood vegan cheese. Melts a treat, as you can see. Look at that. Oh yes, please get in my belly. And the hot sauce I used was Frank's hot sauce. And then voila, we folded that babe up, we popped it in the George Foreman, and a few minutes later, bam, we have our first TikTok wrap. I think I have feelings for this wrap. Breakfast wraps are so underrated. That's just beautiful. That's exquisite. Absolutely spectacular. This is actually my first time trying the Aldi meat-free sausages, and the This Isn't Bacon. I'm impressed with them both, especially the This Isn't Bacon. Just like, wow. Explosion of flavours. We've got to love it. The hash browns, the cheese, everything just works splendidly together. The lighting's going a bit funny. Oh god, please don't fall. I don't know if you can see loads of crap in the background, but... Incredible. I am blown away by my own efforts. Good job, Katie. Okay, so here is our second wrap. We'll see if it's as good as the first one. I don't think it will be because it doesn't have a hash brown, but let's not judge it before we try it. I'm going to call this wrap the basic breakfast wrap. You'll see why by the fillings. For the 4 quadrants of this wrap, we have, first of all, avocado. Of course, the first ingredient had to be the most basic bitch breakfast ingredient ever. And then second quadrant, we have more of the This Isn't Bacon. Following that, we have some scrambled tofu to mimic scrambled eggs. And in the fourth quarter, we have more cheese. So that's my basic breakfast TikTok wrap. Cheers. Oh wow, okay. I mean, call me basic, because that's bloody brilliant. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical about that scrambled tofu in a wrap, but it works really, really, really well. It's all very, very good. One improvement to the wrap would probably be a hash brown, but I don't know, I think I might like that one better than the first one, which is surprising because I thought it would be worse. But it was very good. Sensational, some may say. I made the scrambled tofu using silken tofu, which I've never done before. I've always used like firm tofu, but I think I prefer the texture of silken tofu for scrambled eggs. It gives it more of a soft, like eggy texture, and I just made it taste eggy by adding black salt, which I get off Amazon, and then I also added garlic, pepper, paprika, and I think that was it. Wow, okay. Breakfast was great. No, but seriously, why is that bacon so good? So I've seen a lot of love for this wrap, but I've also seen a lot of hate. I personally love it, and I will tell you why. I don't know why, but there is just something that is so satisfying about creating my little quarters on my wrap and then folding them into each other together to unite as one. The whole process is just so enjoyable, and I don't have any scientific proof to back it up, but I'm about 83% sure the enjoyment from the folding process makes the wrap taste better. I can't believe I haven't been making wraps this way my entire life. I think my favourite thing about the TikTok wrap, other than, you know, finding the whole folding process a barrel of fun, is that it has inspired me to be more adventurous with my wrap fillings. Like, I'll be in the shower and I'll just... combinations of 4 different things to put in wraps will just keep coming into my head. It's just bloody marvellous. Plus, an extra bonus is that your fillings in your wrap are always going to be evenly distributed because of the way that you've wrapped it. It is guaranteed that you will get a bit of everything in every single bite, and that makes me happy. That makes me smile. Hello, we've just made lunch. I have 2 wraps again. My first one here is like tuna melt themed. Ooh. In this tuna melt themed wrap, on the first quarter I put mayo. On the second quarter I put jackfruit tuna, so tuna. Third quadrant, what did I put? Oh, the pickle. The third quadrant I put pickle. And then the final one I put cheese, which is oozing out very nicely. Very, very nicely. Oh gosh. Look! Cheese! My goodness. Let's take a bite of this one. The cheese. I used Applewood cheese again. Splendid. Okay, we've got the other half of that wrap here. One last cheese ooze. Ooh, baby. The second TikTok wrap is a very stereotypical vegan wrap. I didn't cut this one up because I couldn't be bothered. So this is what it looks like before I cut it in half. And if you're a normal human being who doesn't post their food online, you don't need to cut it in half. You can just eat it like this. It's a lot easier. So in this one, in the first quarter, I put hummus. Favorite hummus is the Sabra garlic pepper hummus, but I just used Aldi's for this because I had it to use up. And then the second quarter, I put Aldi's beetroot falafel. I really like the Gosh ones. I've actually never tried the Aldi ones. Hopefully they're good. And then third quarter I put like chopped up green olives. And then the fourth quadrant, you can't really see it, but more pickle. So, bon appetit. The Aldi falafel's nice, it's just not as flavourful as the Gosh one. Okay, I'm a fan of these. Verdict, these are both good. I'm always disappointed when I make falafel wraps. Like the falafel wraps in Greece are just way better. And if you get a falafel wrap from like a proper falafel place, it's way better. But I mean, it's good. And then tuna, we all know I love a bit of tuna. Recipe from Millie, as always. But yeah, I think the breakfast ones are still better. Guys, I have just finished my lunch and I came through to the kitchen to tidy up my mess that inevitably happens every time I make food. And I went to close the packet of wraps and I was like, I've had 2 wraps for breakfast, 2 wraps for lunch. I should have 4 left. That doesn't look like 4. Look, there's 5 friggin' wraps left in my packet of 8. It's the best day ever. That never ever happens. And when I'm filming a wrap video. I'm gonna let you into a top tip when making tip-top wraps? Not tip-top wraps. I'm gonna let you into a top tip when making TikTok wraps. I thought I was super clever when I thought of this, so just let me have it, okay? Probably everyone's thought of it already, but just let me have it. Basically, if I know that one of my fillings in my wrap is going to be a spread or a sauce, so maybe something like hummus, guacamole, mayo, that kind of deal, I always make sure that that filling is always on the quarter that I intend on folding in first. And for me, the way I do it, this is always the bottom left quarter to the left hand side of your slit. Sounds so... I should probably use a different word to slit. So my slit goes from the centre of the wrap to the bottom of the wrap. And that bottom left corner of the wrap folds in first, because I work clockwise when I do it. You can also work anti-clockwise. You can really do it however you please. Figure out what feels best for you, and you do you. But having a spread or a sauce on the first quarter, or alternatively having something like maybe a slice of cheese, or something that's not going to spill everywhere when you fold it in, that's going to make sure that your first quarter can fold in nice and neatly without potentially making a mess everywhere. Obviously, you can do it with anything. Your first quarter does not have to be something like that. But I'm kind of clumsy at life, especially when making food, so this tip is very helpful for me. Does that make sense? I hope so. Thank you for coming to my TikTok rap tech talk. What a tongue twister. Thank you for coming to my TikTok rap hack TED talk. Let me know if you use this tip. You're welcome. Let's move on to the next wraps. It's time for dinner and I have two very fun wraps that I'm away to make. One of them, I'll give you a little sneak peek. One of them is going to be cheeseburger themed and I'm going to be using the Vivera plant burgers. And the other one, of course, I had to do a salt and chili themed one, didn't I? So I'm doing a salt and chili themed wrap using Vigilante salt and pepper chicken popcorn thing. I'm away to assemble and then I will show you. Got two more wraps here. So as I said, I made a cheeseburger themed wrap and I made a salt and chili themed wrap. In the cheeseburger wrap, I put Leon's burger sauce, the Vivera plant-based burger. I put pickles, jalapenos and crispy onions, and then I put some more of the Applewood vegan cheese. And that's the cheeseburger one. It looks glorious. It's pretty stinking good. Look at that cross section. Very good. And then we all know that I had to make a salt and chili themed wrap. That was just inevitable. It's just kind of, it's in my nature. So this beautiful stinking wrap right here is made with curry sauce. I used Mayflower curry sauce, salt and chili chips, Vigilante salt and pepper popcorn chicken, and View Life cheese. And it's very good. Oh my god. They're both very, very, very good. I think I prefer the salt and chili one because curry sauce, cheese, chips, salt and chili, you know. But the cheeseburger one works really, really well. I think these are on par with the breakfast ones. So far the lunch ones are on the lower tier, but I mean the lunch ones were still good. I have two more wraps that I'm going to be making in this video, and the next one is very exciting, so don't go anywhere. Hello, nice to see you again. It is currently around 9 PM and we've got another wrap. Now, you're probably thinking, Katie's done 2 breakfast wraps, 2 lunch wraps, 2 dinner wraps. I can guarantee she's going to do 2 dessert wraps. Well, you're wrong. The 7th wrap that I have in front of me here, a little sneak peek, is another savoury wrap. It came to me in a dream. And this little baby right here is inspired by the iconic Ugly Vegan. If you don't find yourself roaming around the vegan neighbourhood of Instagram, then you might be thinking, who's Ugly Vegan? My advice, get to know Ugly Vegan. Well, Ugly Vegan is essentially an Instagram page who just posts beautiful beige ugly food that's vegan. Pretty self-explanatory by the name. When I think of Ugly Vegan, what do I think about? I think about beans. I think about sausage rolls, specifically Greggs sausage rolls. Unfortunately, this is not Greggs sausage rolls, it's Aldi's, but let's pretend they're Greggs sausage rolls. And of course, smiley faces. And I also added mayo, because I feel like mayo is the condiment that Ugly Vegan would go for. Those 4 things have been put in this wrap. The order was mayo, sausage rolls, smiley faces, and then beans. And then we grilled her up and we got this little wrap right here. I was tempted to put instant noodles in it, but I thought we'll stick with the classic staples of Ugly Vegan. Do you know what I mean? So cheers, we're gonna take a bite. Yep, the sausage roll, the beans, the potato, the mayo. It all just makes sense. Mayo was the right choice. I just used the Aldi mayo. Basically everything is Aldi. Aldi beans, Aldi mayo, Aldi sausage roll. But then the smileys are whatever brand do the smileys, I can't remember. That is TikTok wrap number 7. Are we sick of the wraps yet? I'm getting kind of full, but I did say I was going to make 8 wraps, so we're going to make 8 wraps. The next one is our last one, and obviously we're going to do a sweet one because we haven't done a sweet one yet. I don't know when I'll have that, soon maybe. It's dessert time, baby. Okay, so it looks a little bit messy, but it's gonna be delicious. My mouth is literally salivating at the smell. I'm excited. I feel full, but my dessert stomach is ready. So, in this little wrap of mine, there is chocolate spread, marshmallows, sliced strawberries, and a cashew nut butter, basically peanut butter. You could also substitute this for Biscoff spread. I feel like Biscoff spread would be something else. But we have this weird cashew nut butter that I got. Look how weird the strawberries look. If you like bananas, like banana crepes and things like that, I think banana would work really well in this. The marshmallows and the chocolate spread though. Like look at that marshmallow with chocolate spread. Oh, absolutely sensational. Oh my god. Elegant and graceful. Yum. That's so good. Okay, do I have chocolate on my mouth? That's the final wrap done, guys. Jeez, we've eaten a lot of wraps today. I hope you have enjoyed all of the wrap inspiration. Let me know if you make any of the wraps that I made in this video. I think out of the whole day, the breakfast wraps were my favourite. Maybe that's because it was the start of the day. It was like still novel. But I have to say it's the end of the day and I'll probably make another TikTok wrap tomorrow, let's be honest. But yeah, thank you all for watching this far. It is February, which means January is over. January was hard. I hope you're all doing okay out there. But you know, got a good feeling about the rest of 2021 though. Got a good feeling. For today, that's all from me, folks. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure and I will see you in the next one.